Let's get it. Prime time.
The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. Fall is in the air. The season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now some confusion offensively here. His career is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Good look, my dog.
On first down, Carr. This one by Davis. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Here's Carr to throw. They'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll get this way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. That's complete to Richard, the running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out strong.
Forget trying to say anything. They thought they had the advantage. They thought they had the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing his clear on 3rd down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine. Ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that's speed in evidence there.
In this league, the coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just go to the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to run this one out. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he gets it to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now goes a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
It's not surprised when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they have to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a snap back. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for Diggs. It's intercepted.
Deep, baby.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. And they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Maybe some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
You're a fucking fool, Carl.
Picked off by Trey Murphy. It'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On the ground, Richard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the counter, Lindsey. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Philip Lindsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before he intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now after the INT, it's Hart. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it in the line. Dropped at the 1. A good pick up there, 20 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback.
Prime time, baby.
Touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Why you come out smiling at me? Huh? You can hear me talk? So what Lucas was talking about?
And that one will bounce out.
Nothing special.
So we will start here at the 25.
Probably was eating his ass off there. No? So what do you got? So what do you order? I thought you had said Lucas came.
I said Steve Lucas.
Oh. Well, you had seen your boys. I thought like your brother too. Oh.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The run down 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. He's got the connection over the middle of the ends. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, as a lineman there trained, you've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Quick slant around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
John Brown with the reception. What a year he had in 2019. Had his first 1,000-yard season since 2015.
Oh, shit.
He had the most catches in his career as well with 72. A very dangerous target both downfield and in the short areas where he can make the catch and make people miss.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And that play went nowhere. losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Allen again. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He came right there to check on that food yet. Yeah.
$20,000 on the game, man.
For what?
No, from killing all the zombies, I had 20,000. And here's not 24,000. We got all the level 15.
Evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first one.
Raiders.
Yeah, 21. 21-3.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Talk to that girl. She said that she gonna just get him Saturday. So I was like, all right.
He lets this one fly to
Fuck.
the back of the end zone.
Fuck me slipping.
Bills touchdown. Beasley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
You heard me?
He's a little bit on the short
See, I talked to that girl. She said she gonna just get him Saturday.
The defense tends to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
Yeah, after this.
find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
The Raiders take over a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead and add on to it.
But with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try to add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is really simply, if you can get out of bounds after making the play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the...
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play. And that is something special there. Boy, was he
to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blow.
Shrimp and eggs too.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats kept him close to 20.
The only thing we're missing is some good old potato salad.
Playing the game.
Hey, bro. What's up? Ball.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
Yeah.
You got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down, trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Kroft, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bills cut into that lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff unit is out on the field. And no return on this one is a fair catch. A single taken.
I'll open my thing. Yeah, he was not ready at all. And I think that thing that she was all the way. I know, but it's turning weird from doing the fun.
The Las Vegas
Who are you talking about, man?
start this next drive. And following the long touchdown pass, a 1-play 12 last time. See if the defense, you know,
And then Joe rushed it out. And then Joe.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals' defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they do.
Last play got just enough. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Carr. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for the stop. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in the 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando.
Yes, Bijan. I told y'all don't play that. I told y'all don't play that. Damn.
On EA Sports. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. He'll find Lindsey here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Carr again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
A 28-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4. Allen, and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Past the 20, and that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
31-31.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st down, Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On second down now. Richard, space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Carr looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a later touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they've been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Complete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Allen to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 5.
to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On third down, here's Lindsey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
For the Raiders field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Richard. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Carr gives to Richard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So this one a victory for the